I'm Abigail Droge. How do college students perceive and experience the humanities? The What Everyone Says project has addressed this question through two interlinked research approaches.
I'm Helen Foley. First, we have taken a big data approach by examining a collection of about 21,000 articles from student newspapers at over 600 college campuses across the US, each containing the keywords humanities or liberal arts. This data allows us to examine the broad landscape of how the humanities appear in student journalism.
I'm Jessica Gong. To complement this big data approach, we have added a second method called human subjects research. We have surveyed over 200 members of our own campus community here at the University of California, Santa Barbara, including undergraduates, graduate students, faculty, and staff, in order to understand more fully how people choose their majors and how they experience the humanities. We have also conducted 3 focus groups.
Based on our research, we have reached several key findings. First, students greatly value the humanities. Student journalists feel positively, for example, about the cognitive flexibility and soft skills associated with the humanities and liberal arts. Students also imagine a bleak future without the humanities. In the words of one student, "I don't think there could be a world without the humanities." Even so, students often hesitate to commit. We find that students' personal and academic commitments to the humanities don't always align. Students are more likely to recommend participating in humanities extracurriculars rather than majoring in the humanities. We also find that students more often associate the humanities with personal fulfillment and the preparation to make a positive social impact, rather than with prestige and marketability.
As a second set of findings, we see that there are barriers to student communication across disciplines and generations. For example, students are twice as likely to think that others stereotype them based on their majors than that they stereotype others, which could lead to feelings of defensiveness and territorialism. Students can also struggle to speak with parents or mentors about their studies. For example, one focus group participant shared their experiences of trying to explain their major to their family. Another encountered negative reactions to the humanities from teachers. However, we do see potential avenues for engagement and communication. For instance, student journalists highlight positive opportunities for interdisciplinary collaboration between the sciences and the humanities. In addition, in student newspapers, parents appear to be supportive rather than demanding, suggesting possible openings for conversation.
A third group of findings speaks to the ways that the humanities might intersect with current social issues. For example, we find that in campus newspaper articles containing the words humanities or liberal arts, student journalists act as socially inclusive activists by promoting the importance of education. In future research, we hope to analyze how students perceive and engage with humanities at different kinds of colleges.
So how can students take action based on our findings? We hope to provide resources to help students create more opportunities and strategies for communication.
One way to do this is to start a conversation. For instance, you can inspire cross-disciplinary student dialogue by hosting a forum to address stereotypes around different academic majors. This is something we tried ourselves. In spring 2020, we hosted an event called What's Your Major?, a virtual cross-disciplinary conversation about major misconceptions at UCSB. The event was a big success and drew students from a wide range of fields.
Another way to take action is to change the narrative. In order to overcome a myth that the humanities are not prestigious or academically rigorous, or that they won't lead to jobs, you could write an article for your campus paper showcasing a faculty member's cutting-edge humanities research and highlighting ways that students can get involved. You could also interview newspaper alumni and community members who have used their humanities experiences to make an impact in a variety of careers. To overcome the myth that the humanities are not important if you want to study science, or that it's impossible to connect different fields, you could write an article emphasizing interdisciplinary classes, events, projects, and programs on campus. You might also interview campus newspaper staff with scientific backgrounds and ask how they view the relationship between writing and science.
Overall, our hope is that the study of existing student discussions around the humanities, both in student journalism and in our own campus communities, might inform how we ourselves participate in these discussions.